Hey guys! So, one question I get quite often is what kind of gifts can I get for that special puzzler in my life? Or, let's be honest, even for themselves. So, with the holidays coming up, I figured, you know what? Why don't I go over my top gift ideas for puzzlers? And these are going to be in no particular order. So, you know what? I'm not going to waste any more time here. Because let's be honest, Christmas is around the corner and we need to get shopping. So the first item I want to talk about here, and I'm pretty sure some of you are going to guess this already, but the one thing I use absolutely the most out of everything are my puzzle trays. And you can usually find these wherever you buy puzzles from. They have them in places like Walmart, Barnes & Nobles, Target, any of those hobby stores, and of course, Amazon. And there's tons of different options out there, and all within different price ranges. And you can either go with super fancy ones, or you can just go with some simple basic ones. It doesn't really matter. I just know that if that special puzzler that you know wants to get into sorting, or if they are a sorter, they would absolutely love these. They'll be super excited, especially if you find them in the fun shapes. I think the fun shapes make them extra special, but then again, that's just me. That's just my opinion. Some people don't even care and would just rather have a bigger surface area to work with. And if they happen to already have sorting trays, well, I mean, come on, let's be honest here. Can you really have too many sorting trays? I don't think so. I've got quite a collection going on here, and you know what? That's okay. But anyways, the next thing you may want to consider gifting your special puzzler is a puzzle board. Especially if they don't already have a dedicated surface or space that's big enough to fit bigger puzzles. And there's tons of options out there. You can also find these in some of the same places where you buy your puzzles from. And there's tons of options out there. You can just go with ones that are made out of foam. And what's great about them is that you can actually fold these up and store them, and you can even travel with them too. They're so lightweight and easy to take along with you. And those range in price as well. It just really depends on how big of a board you want to get. And what's great about a lot of these boards is that they do come with sorting trays. That's like 2 gifts in one. It's too exciting. But if you want to be like a super special gifter, you can even go for the puzzle boards that are made out of wood. And speaking of wooden puzzle boards, it just so happens that I just had another company reach out to me and they sent me one of their own wooden puzzle boards. So, you know what? I think we should take a few minutes here to just open that up and let's see what that one's all about.
Well, alright, so I'm super interested to see how this one compares to the others I've tried. So this one was sent to me from Offerjig, and if you check their Amazon store, they come in a few different sizes. The one I have here is the medium, which can hold 1,500 count puzzles. It comes with the Lazy Susan, which is great because it lets you easily spin the board all around so you can get to those hard to reach sections from your cozy or not so cozy seating position. What's also great is that it also comes with 4 sorting trays, which is always a big plus to me, and a thin translucent cover to keep your puzzle safe while you're not working on it, especially from those nosy pets of yours. And like others, it is very easy to store, and probably a little easier actually, because I found it more lightweight than the others and it wasn't as cumbersome to carry. The entire board measures at 35 inches by 26 inches, but the usable puzzle space is actually at 34 by 25 inches. So just keep note of that when you're checking to see whether certain 1,500 count puzzles will fit. And the usable space measures slightly smaller because there's a border around the whole board, which I actually like. I feel like it'll stop pieces from falling off and going missing on the floor. And I also like the handles a lot better on these sorting trays compared to the others. I feel like I get a better grip on these. All I wish is that the board had, those little latches or locks in place to keep the trays from sliding out when maneuvering the board. But that's okay. In the end, another thoughtful idea for your special puzzler. So if you're interested and would like to support my channel, or if you just want to look more into it, I'll make sure to leave that link down below for you. But now, if you want to go even more fancy, you can go for a full-blown puzzle table with all the works, or just a simple one. And there's so many companies out there, the options, the price ranges, it's endless. And now that I'm thinking of it, I'll make sure to leave the links to some of my other puzzle board and table reviews down below so that you can check those out as well.
All right, so now we have our puzzle sorting trays, we have our puzzle surface that we can work on. What about whilst we're puzzling? What could we use that can help us during, sometimes those challenging moments when we're puzzling? Well, one of the things that I do love to use, and I use it all the time, and it's a 3-in-1 tool, and that is the puzzle scoop. And I believe you can get these at Walmart still. You can definitely find them on Amazon. It's a light, it's a magnifier, and it scoops up the puzzles so that you can pick up little sections that you've completed. And it's dirt cheap, at least the one that I have. I think it was about $8 or $10, which to me, it's a perfect stocking stuffer.
Now you should give them light. Or you don't have to, it's just a suggestion, but most of us puzzlers struggle with getting the right kind of lighting. And what I use are these LED flat panel lights. I actually took these from my husband, but he bought them on, yes, you guessed it, Amazon. I swear they rule the world. But anyways, what's great about these is that you can set the color and brightness to whatever you want. It can be yellow, white, in between, it doesn't matter. And some come with a stand or, those really strong clamps that hurt real bad when you get your finger caught in them. But they're very easy to move around and set up. Or if you'd rather just buy a basic lamp for them, that's fine too. You do whatever you want.
Now, I've already mentioned what we can get for, starting your puzzle, what we could use during the puzzle, but what about when we are finished with our puzzles? What can a puzzler use once they're done? And I've tried 2 things that I think would be a great item that you can add to your puzzler's gift bag or basket or whatever under the tree. You know what I mean. And 2 things are puzzle glue and puzzle glue sheets. Now you can really go either way with this. They have tons of different puzzle glues available out there. Some have a little sponging on the end to help apply it easier. Some come with a little scraper that you can use. But if you think your special puzzler is, not into making messes and whatnot, I make messes all the time, so it's not the best thing for me, but I use it anyways. But anyways, the other item that you can use or, buy for them instead are the puzzle glue sheets. And these are no mess. These are fantastic. And again, these range in price. You can get a packet with fewer sheets. You can get packets with a lot of sheets, ones that cover up to 1,000-piece puzzle, 2,000-piece. They're all out there. You just gotta search for it. To me, I think the more sheets you get, the better. Now, in terms of throwing an actual puzzle to your special puzzler, there are so many different brands, different types out there. I can go on and on for days, but I have to mention a couple that I think will be excellent, either as a stocking stuffer or, as a budget-friendly supplement to what you've already got them in terms of puzzle gifts. And one of them I have to mention, believe it or not, for $1.25, you can get from Dollar Tree one of their 350-piece art box puzzles. And the reason why I have to mention this is not only because the box size is perfect for a stocking, but in terms of quality, hold, the images, the print, it is such a great value for $1.25. I couldn't believe it when I tried it the first time. So if you happen to stop by a Dollar Tree and you see a bunch of them, go nuts with them. The 350 count ones are fantastic. Now, if you want to find something maybe in the $5 range, I have tried the Sherlock puzzles that I picked up from Dollar General. And the 500 count I felt was the best one out of all of them. And I also found out recently that Dollar General started carrying, I guess, an off or less expensive brand of Seiko, but they're licensed Disney images. And they have quite a selection so far. I really do need to check out my other Dollar Generals, but be on the lookout for those. Those would be especially great for kids or for any Disney fan out there. And again, $5, come on. I know I haven't tried the puzzles yet to see what the quality is like, but $5 you can't go wrong. But if you're looking to spend a little more on some actual puzzles, I mean, I could definitely recommend Buffalo. They're a great value as well. They're not very expensive and the quality is overall very good. There's Bits and Pieces. We have Ravensburger. The 500 count pomegranate sets are my favorite. And if you want to get something fun for your puzzler, I mean, you gotta try Magic Puzzle Company. The hold is not the greatest, but the images are great. And again, just loads of fun. But yeah, guys, as I said, I can go on and on when it comes to like listing brands and whatnot and recommendations. I mean, that should just be a whole separate video. But anyways, I hope what I gave you here was enough information to help you figure out what you can get for your puzzler. Or let's be honest here, maybe for yourself as well. It doesn't hurt to buy yourself something as well. But aside from that, if any of you have any other ideas or would like to leave suggestions down below for any more puzzle gifts, accessories, or whatnot that I may have missed or that you love, be sure to share that down below so that we can all see it. And of course, there's going to be links to all these items in the description box down below so that you can check them out. But anyways, guys, I myself need to get a move on with the Christmas shopping because as of filming this video, I haven't started anything yet, which, you know, is not surprising. I do that every year. But anyways, I hope you are all doing well. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.